Tonight, we're taking a deep dive into the world of AI with a special focus on ChatGPT, the revolutionary new language model developed by openai with the ability to generate human-like text and hold natural conversations.
Microsoft is reportedly planning to invest an additional $10 billion into openai, the startup behind the ChatGPT tool that's taken the world by storm.
Mark my words, AI is far more dangerous than nukes. Far.
They were tricking you the whole time. You thought it was just a new technology, something fun to use. But the whole time in the background, they were tricking you. They kept telling you it's just because the system's learning, that it wants to get integrated. You should always keep using it, keep learning. It makes your life easier. Then the next thing you know, you can't escape. Let me show you what happens next. In 1930, a psychologist at Harvard University called B.F. Skinner made a box and placed a hungry rat inside of it. The box had a lever on one side. As the rat moved about, it would accidentally knock the lever, and when it did so, a food pellet would drop into the box. After the rat had been put in the box a few times, it learned to go straight to the lever and press it. The reward reinforced that behavior. Skinner proposed that the same principle applied to any operant, rat or man. He called his device an operant conditioning chamber. It became known as a Skinner box. This made Skinner the most prominent exponent of a school of psychology called behaviorism, the premise of which was that human behavior is best understood as a function of incentives and rewards. Understand the box that you're trapped in and understand your behavior. But design the right box and you can control the behavior. This concept never disappeared, and in recent years, it's re-emerged in a new form, as an applied discipline deployed by businesses and governments to influence the choices you make every day. What you buy, who you talk to, how you do your work, these are just some key areas of focus. However, its practitioners are particularly interested in how the digital interface, the box in which we spend most of our time, can shape human decisions. The name of this young discipline is behavior design. The founding of this discipline being B.J. Fogg. In 1997, during his final year as a doctoral student, Fogg spoke at a conference in Atlanta on the topic of how computers might be used to influence the behavior of their users. He noted that interactive technologies were no longer just tools for work, but had become a part of people's everyday lives, used to manage finances, study, stay healthy, whatever it might be. Yet technologists were still focused on the machines they were making rather than on the humans using those machines. The basic idea of the concept is that for somebody to do something, whether it's buying a car, checking an email, or doing 20 press-ups, 3 things must happen at once. The person must want to do it, they must be able to do it, and they must be prompted to do it. A trigger, the prompt for an action, is effective only when the person is highly motivated, or the task is very easy. If the task is hard, people end up frustrated. If they're not motivated, they get annoyed. This is why brands design for habits. The more immediate and intense a rush of emotion a person feels the first time they use something, the more likely they are to return. It's why airlines bring you a glass of champagne the moment you sink into a business class seat, and why Apple takes enormous care to ensure that customers' first encounter with a new phone feels magical. But what if I told you that you're currently trapped in one of those boxes? A box that just keeps getting bigger and bigger. One that soon enough will take over the whole world. Unless you've been living off the grid for the past few weeks, you probably noticed that the internet is abuzz with excitement about ChatGPT, an AI-based chatbot system that uses natural language processing to generate conversations. ChatGPT enables users to ask questions or tell a story, and the bot will respond with relevant, natural-sounding answers and topics. Overall, the interface is designed to stimulate a human conversation, creating natural engagement with the bot and the user. Before we get into what's happening, we need to know who we're up against. OpenAI, a San Francisco-based AI and research company, launched ChatGPT on November 30th, 2022. OpenAI also created Whisper, an automatic speech recognition system, and DALL-E 2, a popular AI image and art generator. In the past few years, top research labs have made big strides with AI-generated text tools like ChatGPT, training the bots on billions of written words, including everything from blog posts to classic books. With the release of ChatGPT, easy-to-use AI-based text generators are now accessible to the masses. The beta version of ChatGPT has already attracted over 1 million users. In fact, it's gotten so popular in recent weeks that the site is often overwhelmed and users can't even get in. The craziest part about all of this is that it's all free. In just 5 days, ChatGPT was able to reach 1 million users. In comparison, Netflix took 41 months, Facebook 10 months, Instagram 2.5 months. We have never seen a platform grow this fast. And the scary part about it is that we've never had a platform like this. Imagine a system that can tell you the answer to any problem that you're facing, can do months of research in just a few minutes. A product that can give you exactly what you need when you need it. The problem with Skinner's box is that we often can't see it forming until it's too late. Currently, ChatGPT is building the walls around us under the guise of a free-to-use software. Before we even know it, many aspects in our daily lives will revolve around ChatGPT. So with this, I only have one question. Are you ready?